Holy crap! Guys, this quarantine is literally killing me. Good morning, my fellow patriots. My name is Logan and I'm the Patriot Ninja. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, please go down, consider subscribing. Also turn on the bell notifications as well as subscribe to follow my Instagram. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, welcome guys. It's been a whole week or about like a whole month since I've done the last Ultimate Ninja Guide. Now, you can tell by the thumbnail, you can tell by the title that this video is going to be more of a podcast style, and I think that deserves a round of applause. It's so lonely. Anyway, guys, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be covering the topic of quarantine. And I know quarantine's a vast topic, but I have a bunch of subtopics, so don't worry. Anyway, let's just get into it. So, first off, I guess I should start off with saying how I'm doing in quarantine. And the first week was fine. This is the end of week 2 in quarantine, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm kind of stir crazy, I'm kind of losing my mind, and I'm
ready to get out of the house.
Like, I need to go do something. But I am staying busy. I'm doing a lot of homework, a lot of studying. I'm trying to keep up with Instagram challenges, Instagram stories, stuff like that. I'm trying to reach out to you guys, see how you guys are doing, how you guys are holding up. And I'm also working out, not as a ninja, but more as a muscle building workout. So lifting weights, pumping iron, picking things up, putting them down, whatever you want to call it. That's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks, and I'm not complaining because I kind of like it, to be fair. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay. Sorry, guys. Anyway, that's how I'm doing, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on into some questions that I got on Instagram. And one of the questions I got was, how do you stay motivated? Or what's your biggest tip to get motivated to go work out? And I was very vague on Instagram because I didn't really have a whole lot of video time to answer it, but I have a lot more time on here. So if you ask that question, I really hope you're watching. And basically, in order to explain this answer, I need to talk about the two types of motivation. You have intrinsic motivation and internal motivation and external motivation. I'm sorry, I'm getting all my words mixed up. So let's start with the difference. And the difference between internal and external motivation is external motivation means you're only motivated by either the competitions, so like running courses and stuff, or you're only motivated to beat a certain athlete, and those are only goals that like won't last forever. So those are goals that like once you pass it, it's like, well, great, what do I do now? And you kind of lose your motivation, and your motivation just goes downhill for the sport. Now with you have internal motivation, basically your motivation is how much you value the sport, like how much you want to better yourself at the sport. And yes, you can compare yourself to other people and say, hey, that looks cool, I want to try that. Like, that's not external, that's still internal. As long as you're looking to better yourself and not think about like,
oh, I need to beat this person,
and that's your only motivation, that's gonna run out really quickly. I want you guys to make sure that you're internally motivated as well as externally motivated. Now, having goals is not a bad thing, but just make sure you're not only chasing one goal in your entire ninja career. Now, back to the thing where I said just start doing something. And the reason I said that is because that's what I do. If I've been sitting in my room or sitting in my butt all day doing nothing, the best thing I can do to break that cycle is to literally get up and move and go and do what I need to do. No matter how much I don't want to do it, I just gotta go. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. Because once I start doing something, I kind of get into the groove and then I can finish what I'm doing. And that's just how it works for me. You guys need to find out what works for you. Now, another thing, before you start working out or training at home, whatever you're going to do, you need to you need to set goals. If you guys don't set goals, you're not going to be able to follow through with the entire workout. Basically, without goals, you'll probably get through like the first set and you'll be like, all right, I'm done. I'm calling it. I'm good now. And that's not what you want. You want to finish the whole workout because we're trying to stay strong in this quarantine, guys. We're trying to do the best we can. We're trying to not have an athletic decline. We're trying to stay same or even an athletic incline. Trying to stay the same, guys. Trying not to lose all that endurance and power that we've built up over the past season or past couple seasons for some of us. So make sure you have goals before you start working out. Now, another thing that kept me motivated before I even started Ninja, I was actually lifting weights like I am now. And the thing that kept me motivated was actually my dad. So me and my dad were working out at a gym, and we would keep each other motivated. If I didn't want to go work out, he'd be like,
Come on, we gotta go. We gotta keep our cycle going. We gotta work out.
And yeah, we would go work out. And I'd do the same to him. He'd come home from a long day of work, been like, I don't want to do anything right now. And I'd be like,
Dad, come on, we gotta go work out.
So no matter how much either one of us didn't want to work out, we always went because we had each other motivating. And just the feeling of letting your workout partner down kind of sucks. And it's like, I don't want to let my workout partner down. So it kind of forces you to go do it, which is another motivation method. And the last thing for motivational tips is train. If you're like me and like at the end of your day, you're just tired and you don't want to do anything, it's really hard to even stay motivated once you start. So I found what works for me. I have the most energy in the morning, like woo, in the start of the day is when I have the most energy out of any other time of the day. And that's just because I'm a morning person. Some of you guys might be night people. Some of you guys might have like an insane spike in the middle of the day for no reason at all. Woo! That's your peak time to train or to work out, guys. That's going to be the best hour or hour and a half or 2 hours for you guys to train. And you just need to work with what your body's telling you. So that's going to do it for motivational tips. Let's move on to the next question I got from a younger girl. She was wondering if I had any ideas for a at-home ninja course for the quarantine. Now, at-home ninja courses are absolutely phenomenal. I have so many ideas for ones I want to build at my house. At-home ninja courses are literally the bomb. Like, they're just crazy, the things that people come up with and they can build at their own house. However, right now with this quarantine going on, it's hard because you can't go to the hardware store and buy all the things you need to build something right now. You're just going to have to live with what you have at your house, basically. So the things most people have at their couch. You probably have couch cushions lying around, some sort of boxes, or just something. Like some people have pull-up bars. Just create your own course. Work with what you have. Here's a quick little 30-second video of a course that we created at my house last week. Actually, better yet, here in this corner, you can click on the video where that course can be found. It's at the end of the video. You guys can skip to the end of the video, watch the little course we created. So it's just basically a game of floor is lava is what probably the best you can do for a course. Now, I'm not saying you can't work out. I'm just saying that a course at home is probably not going to be as ideal as an actual like set rep workout. And if you guys want a guided set rep workout, go ahead and check out the Kinetic Ninja Warrior page where I will be posting every Sunday a workout tutorial video. Last week I posted a video on working out our back and our biceps that'll be linked up here. And then this Sunday I'm actually going to be posting a video on how to do a leg workout at home using only your backpack and the books you brought home for working out. So I highly recommend you guys go check out those videos. There's already 2 uploaded and there's a 3rd one on the way. All right, so then a question that kind of ties into that is how can I train during quarantine? And first off, the best thing you can probably do, or not the best thing, but one of the things that everybody can do is just going for a walk or a jog with your family, with your dog. Just go out in the world. Obviously not too far out in the world. You guys still want to stay away from people. We're still trying to social distance. But going out for a walk or a jog or just working on cardio right now, because as ninjas, I know that we don't train cardio as much as we train everything else. So right now is a opportunity to get our cardio and our cardio endurance up. So basically, even though your heart's racing,
Look a mile a minute.
it'll be okay because you have built up your cardio tolerance. So I highly recommend you guys build up some cardio during this time. Now, another thing would be if you look at other ninjas Insta stories, you'll see a lot of them giving you clips of their home gym, and they'll have things hanging from the ceiling. Just give you ideas of stuff you can put together, because a lot of us, or not a lot of us, but some of us might have scraps of wood laying around, and you'll see, oh, I can use that there. It's just an opportunity to be creative. Be a creative ninja and use the tools that you already have at your house to get stronger. Now, again, with the Insta stories and the Insta challenges, you guys don't have to be tagged in those to do those Instagram challenges. You can start them whenever you want. But just keep in mind that challenges alone will not get you stronger. My tip would be not to put a cap of 10 or 15. Shoot for as many as you can. Go until failure. And failure is not when your brain says your muscles hurt. Failure is when your muscles physically can't go anymore. There's a huge difference, but the difference is hard to feel when you're working out because
Pain sucks.
let's just be honest here. Pain is the absolute worst. Our brain hates it, and our brain likes to quit when we feel pain. You guys just have to figure out what's the difference between good pain and bad pain. And that's basically the difference between muscle failure and brain giving up. Now, so back to what I said about Kinetic Ninja Warrior, there are other gyms that are posting workout videos. I know Dexterity Depot, which is also closer to my area, is posting videos on their Instagram stories of one of their ninjas showing everybody how to do workouts. And then finally, almost finally, get your parents to give you challenges. Now, keep in mind, kids, that if your parents do give you challenges, they're probably going to be chore related, like sweep the floor without touching the floor or something like that. That's probably going to be what they give you. So be prepared to do chores if you resort to this. Now, there is one, I'm going to give you guys an idea that I kind of came up with. Basically, a couple years ago at Five Below, we found this 12-sided die. And it had a bunch of workouts on it, so every now and then we'll toss that around, roll it around. But right now would be perfect time for something like that. And the way you can do that is just find a board game and take the dice out of it. And basically, you'll write down numbers either 1 through 6, 1 through 12, 1 through 45, however many dice you have, however many sides your dice has. It's all going to depend on that. But basically, you're going to write a exercise that corresponds with the number. So when you roll it, you go back and look at your sheet and you say, oh, now I gotta do 25 jumping jacks, or I gotta do 15 push-ups. And that's just a super fun way. Turn your workout into a game, because the more fun you have while working out, the more you're gonna want to do it. The whole point of doing anything is you want to have fun doing it. And if you have fun doing it, it's more likely that you'll keep reoccurring or redoing it. Now, guys, I hope you absolutely enjoyed this episode of the Ultimate Ninja Guide. I hope you guys found something in here helpful for your training during quarantine. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. And if you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and comment down below quarantine. And guys, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so you can find it later down the road if you want to refer back to it. Guys, that's going to be all from me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your quarantine, and I will see you guys in the next video.